guys, so I just recorded that with like my Canon, and I just kind of like wrapped my little tripod mount around the top of the passenger seat. So I don't know how any of that video is actually going to turn out, but yeah, nice to always take your turbo car for just a stroll through the back roads. I'm in North Carolina, so I'm right on the edge of town, and there's like just tons of back roads. So as long as you keep it pretty respectable, the cops won't run into them or anything like that. But let's see what we got down here. Got the turbo ski. Just checking on that fan, see if it was hitting the downpipe anymore. If you're new to the channel and you have made it this far on this actual video, this is an Amazon GT3540 turbo, 3-inch downpipe to open. It's nothing else behind it. RC 1000cc injectors, eBay wastegate, which I'm actually going to be taking that off, and I have a Muso wastegate that I'm putting on there, which is still Chinese, but at least it's got a brand name, and I've seen other people that have run them and have no issues. Got a knockoff HKS blow-off valve. This is the pre-bent piping, intercooler piping from eBay. Little eBay Civic aluminum radiator with the one of the cheap slimline fans. The bottom end is built on this motor. It's got Aries pistons and Eagle rods, H-beam rods, stock crank, and this is a stock head that's just been reworked. This head's actually been on 3 different motors, because if you've watched the channel, you know I've ate through a couple motors. These are the Yonaka engine mounts, and that's pretty much it. It's a simple setup. I do have one of the 3-bar generic like map sensors, but I'm changing that out, and I'm going to be putting on a Omni Power 3-bar, just because James, my tuner, Jmills Tuning, link for him will be down in the description also. He recommended that I change it because that one, he said it just wasn't reacting fast enough, so there's like a split-second delay, and he said the Omni Power ones don't have that. So I'm curious to take it back. On this setup, on I think it was 8 to 9 psi, it made right at 270 horsepower. Gosh, that dog. Quit barking. Right at 270 horsepower, but I'm looking to get somewhere in the 400 range. We had it on 13 psi, but it was boost creeping, so that wastegate had to get changed out. I'm doing that now, and yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. It's super sunny today. What is up, guys? This is Brandon on Motor Nubs, and I'm just checking back in. I got the Integra in front of me, and I got the J30 Accord behind me. I've actually been daily driving it now for like almost a month. Got legit tags on it and stuff. It's gonna need tires here soon, but awesome little car. I wish that thing was a manual. It being an automatic kind of takes a lot of the fun out of it, but solid little daily. If anybody out there's got a turboed Honda or a turbo car, it is awesome having something like a backup car, especially when you have problems with your little play toy. So here's the current, oh gosh, dog, don't bark, please. Okay, well here's the Integra, how it sits. I still got that buggered up fender. We left it at the, I think it was like 260 horsepower on like 8 or 9 psi. I have my new map sensor and new wastegate. I'll show you all that here in a second. I need to throw that on, and then I'll be taking it down to the dyno to get it tuned up, but I probably won't get that done today. Just don't have enough time. I'm getting a late start on the day, but yeah, so just keeping y'all updated. Oh, and also my ignition is messed up. I'll show you that here in a second, but before we give the Integra love, we gotta go give the daily some love. So you know what, let's do an oil change real quick. Cue that time lapse. Whew. All right. So, enough of that. I'm in the Integra now, and just wanted to show y'all what's going on with my ignition switch. What happened is, let's start off with that. I accidentally stuck the wrong key in here. I've owned a number of different Hondas throughout the years, so I had a bunch of like just Honda keys come and go. I saw a Honda key in my back bedroom and I was like, oh, is that to my Integra or is that not? So now being smart, I stuck it in here, then I couldn't get it out, and then I forced it out with pliers and it messed up the lock cylinder. So then I got the bright idea, okay, well, I'll just take the lock cylinder out and start it up with like the little turny piece down in there. Actually, here, I'll see if I can show y'all. I'm not a good car thief. That turny piece down inside there. So I turn that, and if you turn it all the way, it'll start it up just like a normal car. But now, when I turn it all the way, it'll still turn on the power to the car, but when I turn it a little bit more, it won't actually turn the car over. So like, I think I broke something in there, so I'm gonna have to replace that whole assembly, which is not cheap, but I found a used one, so I'm gonna throw that on. I don't have it with me, I have it ordered, and yeah, that kind of stinks because now I'm gonna have a different key. But oh well, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna get all that on because right now the way I have to start my car up is actually here. I'll show y'all. So got my pliers right here, and you reach the pliers down into here. You twist this around. Oh, well there it goes. Hold on. Okay, it's working again. That's weird. Well, normally it wouldn't start when you go from there. See, so that is my key. Sometimes that doesn't work. So yeah, that's interesting. Well, when that doesn't work and all it does is just turn on the power, then I have to go underneath the hood, and I have a wrench right here, and I just short out the solenoid on the starter to turn the motor over to get it started. Not the ideal thing to do. That's why I haven't been driving this car, and I'm waiting on that part to come in, because a couple people were like, oh my god, is it blowing up? Why does he even drive it? You know what? Actually, let's go for a little drive right now. The AEM wideband's working good. Car seems to be running pretty good. Yeah, let's go for a ride. Alright guys, I'm back inside. This is the eMusa wastegate I was talking about. These are definitely cheaper. They're kind of in between buying like an expensive one and the really cheap ones. The ones I'd been buying before are like 50 bucks, and I think this one was like 120. This is basically a tile knockoff. But online, guys are running these 400 plus horsepower range, and they say they seem to be holding up good. So it comes with the wastegate, of course, also a couple different springs in there, and nuts and bolts, firing. Okay, an extra bracket to make you a new downpipe or dump tube. What's in here? Oh, okay, it comes with 2 brackets for dump tubes. I guess if you want to do a bracket for mounting your wastegate. So, yep, awesome little setup right there. And then I also have the OmniPower 4-bar or 3-bar. Let me see. I have it right here behind me. Here it is. So, yep, OmniPowerUSA.com. There's the part number. This is for a B series. It's a 4-bar. I mean, there's not much to it. They literally just sent me this. It comes with like a little O-ring and the map sensor. So I would have like if they would have sent me a sticker, I would have been rocking it. But oh well, it is what it is. So this is the combination to get my setup to 400 horsepower. Bam. But okay, well I'm gonna end it there. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all soon. Adios.